Have you ever wondered if an entire cultural movement, one that shook up music and fashion, could truly spring into existence on just one specific day or year? The simple answer to whether punk rock has a single birth year is no, it does not. Instead, it is much more accurate to think of punk rock emerging over a period of several years, a fascinating evolution rather than a single explosive event. It was a gradual development that unfolded across different cities, primarily during the mid-1970s. This extended birth period is due to punk rock being a convergence of many factors, not just a single spark. It drew from earlier garage rock, the rebellious attitude of counterculture movements, and a growing frustration with mainstream rock music of the time. Think of it like a recipe where different ingredients are added at various stages, creating a unique flavor profile over time. Key scenes in cities like New York City and London, though interconnected, had their own distinct starting points and influences, contributing to the broader movement in slightly different ways. To understand this, it is helpful to look at the key moments and places. In New York City, bands like the Ramones, Television, and Patti Smith were already laying down the groundwork by 1974 and 1975, playing raw, stripped-down music at venues like CBGB. Across the Atlantic in London, figures like Malcolm McLaren and Vivienne Westwood were fostering a scene around their clothing shop, Sex, which would eventually give rise to bands like the Sex Pistols by 1976. While the Ramones released their debut album in 1976, and the Sex Pistols burst onto the scene around the same time, these were culminations of earlier efforts, not initial creations. Recognizing this birth period helps us appreciate the rich tapestry of punk's origins. It allows us to see how diverse elements, from the intellectual art rock of New York to the working-class anger of London, all contributed to shaping what we now recognize as punk. It is a testament to the organic nature of cultural movements, which rarely adhere to strict timelines but instead grow and mutate, taking on new forms and influences as they develop. So, rather than pinpointing one year, understanding punk's birth as a dynamic process spanning the mid-1970s helps us fully grasp its independent spirit and the groundbreaking, revolutionary force it became. It was a movement born from a collective energy, not a calendar date.